There are 6 different types of trust in operation in the buying process. To feel completely comfortable as customers, we need to, first, trust in the salesperson's integrity to have our interests in mind over his own. Second, trust in the salesperson's credibility to be knowledgeable and skilled in his product or service. Third, trust in the salesperson's knowledge and understanding of our situation and our needs. Fourth, trust in the company's ability to deliver what the salesperson promised. Fifth, trust in the product's ability to deliver. And sixth, trust in our own ability to utilize the product or service to its potential. Number 1, the salesperson's professional integrity. Integrity is an internal characteristic. It can't be manufactured or put on. It isn't situational. If you have it today, you'll have it tomorrow. It must be genuine. Integrity is apparent when what you say verbally and non-verbally is consistent with what you do and who you are. The salesperson's professional integrity extends that to mean that you put the client's interest ahead of your own. Your integrity also implies self-understanding and acceptance. If you accept and feel good about yourself, you're more inclined to accept others, and this is communicated to those around you. Your understanding of yourself helps you to understand others and develop empathy. Integrity and empathy are not techniques or skills that you can acquire. They're principles that are expressed when you keep your promises, when you tell the truth, and when you don't exaggerate. Trust in the salesperson's integrity must be earned. However, it doesn't always have to be earned over time with each new client. It can be communicated through your reputation, through a favorable referral from someone the new client respects, and through your upfront style of communication in your first meeting. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "What you are speaks so loudly, I cannot hear what you say." Number 2, trust in the salesperson's credibility. As much as your prospect may trust your integrity, he may lack confidence in your product knowledge, especially if it's a complex technical product or service. A first-year medical intern may have great professional integrity, but I wouldn't want her to be my heart surgeon. Early in your career, you have to work hard to get people to give you a chance to prove your credibility. During this period, don't compromise yourself by making up answers to questions. If you don't know the answer to a question, admit it, and then go to great lengths to find out the answer for the client. Your credibility extends beyond your understanding of products or services to your understanding of your industry, your competition, your customer, and your customer's customer. The more you know and can communicate on a practical level, the greater your credibility. Number 3, trust in the salesperson's knowledge and understanding of our situation. You could have integrity and credibility, but not understand my situation, and you would not get my full level of trust. You can build this type of trust faster by asking intelligent, directed, and pertinent questions rather than talking. Asking questions will implicitly let your prospect know that you understand your product, you understand their situation, and you have some ideas for solutions. I recall a salesperson trying to sell me some consulting services. I sensed that he knew his service and what it could do for others, but because he asked me very few questions about my business, I didn't trust that he knew enough about me to be able to confidently make the recommendations that he was proposing. Especially in more complex sales, people don't buy from you because they understand your product or service. They buy because they believe that you understand them. You understand your product, and they trust that you'll make the right recommendation to satisfy their needs. Number 4, trust in the company's ability to deliver. You might be a great salesperson. I could like and trust you. I can see that you have integrity, credibility, and you're able to uncover my needs to the point where you understand my situation. However, if I've had a bad experience in the past with your company, I'm still going to be skeptical. Because you have done an excellent job of developing my trust in you, I will be sorely tempted to buy, but nagging doubts may hold me back. If you know that your company has had some problems in the past, it may be wise to bring them up yourself and handle that objection before it arises. You might say, "I see from your file that on a previous order, we were 2 weeks longer for delivery than was promised. Perhaps I could explain what we've done to make certain that that never happens again." All companies have made mistakes in the past. Because of the ease with which prospects can get information from the Internet, it's possible that your prospect knows about problems or even false rumors without ever having worked with your company. Discover the rumors and the real problems, determine how they've been corrected, and be prepared to assure your client that things are running smoothly now. Participate in your company's efforts to build trust in the community through advertising, press releases, public relations, volunteer work in the community, or gifts to charity. If your company has consistent problems that are constantly getting in the way of your sales, you might want to consider your options. Is the problem something that you can help to solve? And is anyone doing anything productive to solve them? Number 5, trust in the product's ability to deliver. Similar to trust in the company, prospects must also trust that the product or service will measure up to their expectations and needs. If they have had a bad experience with the product or heard of others with bad experiences or read negative consumer reports, then they will not be buying with confidence. Again, as with trust in the company, an informed prospect can be strongly influenced by research he's done online. Imagine your car salesperson sits on an executive board with you at Kiwanis. She takes a genuine interest in your needs. You trust her. She works for a company that has been around for many years and has a good reputation. After listening to you discuss your needs, she recommends a vehicle that you know from your own research has a bad rating in a consumer's magazine. Your emotions will be in conflict. You want to believe her and buy from her, but your trust meter is wavering. Number 6, trust in your own ability to utilize the product or service to its potential. Your trusted computer salesperson has integrity, credibility, and an understanding of your situation. The company and product have excellent reputations, but perhaps you doubt your own ability to learn the software or be disciplined enough to use it effectively. Or a consultant has achieved incredible results with someone else's company, but you question your own ability to change old habits, methods of operation, and attitudes enough to take advantage of their suggestions. If you've built trust in the first 5 areas, you can still miss a sale if the prospect has low self-confidence. Therefore, you must provide reassurance and encouragement to your prospects to build their self-esteem and confidence. Emphasize how easy you'll make the transition, how you'll be there to support them when required, and how your service people have been trained to work with clients through difficult periods. In essence, let them know that you'll be there for them through the implementation process. They're not going to have to go through the change on their own.